Welcome back to the podcast, A Middle School Mind. Today we're going to be talking about things that I like to do for fun. So let's just get straight into it as always. So, a couple things that I like to do for fun include like sports, I like watching movies and all that kind of stuff. So, like the sports I play is I play basketball, football, and baseball. And I play hockey for fun, which is what this is about. So, I guess I'll include hockey as well. So I play all those sports for fun, and they're pretty fun because I like the concept of football. Watching football is also pretty cool because rooting for your team, watching them play, it's always so entertaining. Yeah. So NFL is also about entertainment, not just about the sport, but like it's entertaining. Sports like moments in sports can be like super cool, thrilling after the game, and it's just amazing. Same thing with basketball. You know, uh, Bronny James and LeBron are playing with each other this year, and I can't wait to see that happen. I can't wait to see how it's gonna go down because LeBron's been waiting for this for a while. Now he gets to actually play with his son. And I find that pretty cool. It's like a Ken Griffey um, moment. Because Ken Griffey, I don't know if he's a junior. He might be a junior. Ken Griffey Senior and Ken Griffey Junior. I think that's what their names are. But if I get it wrong, it's fine. But it was father and son that played baseball together. And yeah. So yeah, a lot of father son things are cool, but now they're actually playing in the league together. I like hockey. My also my favorite teams for each sport includes for football, I like the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not a bandwagon, trust me, I'm not. I've liked them, for a while. I think their mascot's cool, their name's cool, the colors are cool, they have good players, and that's what makes a team a good team, good franchise. So I like them. And for basketball, I have not been so updated and big on basketball. I do love basketball, playing it and watching it, so fun, but I don't have a specific team, to be honest. I really like the Celtics, but actually, I liked the Warriors for the longest time, but they've just been like separating for a way because I heard that Clay is getting traded, and they already traded Jordan Poole the year prior. So like my favorite team's like falling apart. Like what if they get rid of Steph? If when Stephen Curry retires and if he stays on Warriors, I'm gonna start liking the Celtics because I feel like the Celtics are so dominant and they're always so good in the playoffs. They have the most NBA championship titles in the whole entire league. They just beat who did they beat? I think they beat the Lakers if I'm not mistaken. I think they beat the Lakers. I do not know in titles. I don't know, but I believe that all I know is that they have the most titles right now. And also, I think his name is Jalen Brown. He won MVP of the championship, which is cool. He's like one of my favorite players. Drew Holiday. What's his name? I'm forgetting his name. Jason Tatum. Jalen Brown. They're all so cool. I like the team. Mascot's cool. Colors are cool. Once again, as I said, that's what makes up a good team. For baseball, I didn't say baseball yet, but baseball is a very long sport. A lot of people think it's boring. It can be boring at some times. Of course, watching the game over and over, ball after ball, foul after foul, it can get very boring after a while. Sitting in the stands, you're just ennui. So bored. But it happens. But like baseball, like video games, like the show, are also pretty cool to play. I like doing that. But my favorite team, probably. I like the Padres. They're cool. Um, Seattle's cool. I don't really have a favorite for them. No, because like I have all different kinds of baseball hats, baseball jerseys. The Reds are pretty cool. But yeah, I like watching baseball. It can be pretty boring, but like when it's like say like the World Series, that's fun. But for hockey, my favorite team is the Oilers. I do like the Oilers. The Stanley Cup is fun. My favorite player in each sport has to probably be. I really like Ken Griffey for baseball. For basketball, Stephen Curry. For what do you call it? Frick. Football. For football, well, I'm trying to think of him. He played like two sports. His nickname is Coach Prime. He like coaches for Colorado. I do not. I'm forgetting his name, but his nickname is Coach Prime, and he played like two sports. That's all I know, and I liked him in football. So we're just gonna say him. If you guys know his name, put it in the comments, and that's him. So also for hockey, I do actually like Wayne Gretzky. He's just so fun to watch. I like watching his highlights. It's pretty cool. He's extraordinary out on the ice, and I find that pretty cool. But enough for sports. I do like sports. That's one thing cool to do. Well, we're gonna move on to like activities. I really like activities. Some activities that I'm in right now is I'm doing this like theater program, and it's pretty cool. We're putting on um SpongeBob the musical. It's very funny. It's very cool. I met a lot of great people, and it's very fun. I get to go there Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And we have Tech Week is coming up soon, so we're gonna be there for a while, and so it's very fun. Very very fun. We made a SpongeBob the musical like TikTok page, and we post like TikToks on there. It's super cool. I met a lot of cool friends, and they have a lot of in common with me. A lot of stuff in common. Common. It's super cool. But other than that, I did this podcasting program, and I actually run a raffle for a laptop, a microphone, and a podcast. And that's with all that equipment, I started this exact podcast, The Middle School Mind. And I'm going into middle school, and we already see in the middle school. I know people who go there. It's super cool. So Middle School Mind is basically, it's what a middle schooler thinks about certain stuff. I know I'm not technically a middle schooler, but in soon, back to school is coming up very quickly. So it's gonna be middle school for about 3 years, and it's gonna be a lot. But yeah, I won the raffle. It's pretty cool. I like it was like a bunch of tickets, so you had to be good in order to get tickets. You had to speak loud and proud in the podcast room because they had like a podcast room with a bunch of mics and headphones and stuff, and like a control board, and then you would like record it, and then you like every group went and podcasted every day, but they had like their name. So I was in my name for like my group was the Goofy Goobers, or like the Goofy Crew, yeah. And then we would podcast every day, and then it'd be cool. We would talk about school, pretty similar to this, but a little more like other stuff. Sometimes we would freestyle anything that's appropriate. Things like that. One last activity that I do is obviously sports. So I play flag football. And I won a trophy in it last year. It's super cool. I obviously met a lot of cool people, and it was fun, very fun actually. It was my first time playing, and now I'm in love with it. So I'm playing again this season, and it's gonna be amazing. I also like to watch movies. Some of my favorite like movie era has to be like in the 80s. I do love 80s movies. So like E.T., Back to the Future, Shining, all that stuff. And some of my favorite movies are actually, E.T., obviously. I like Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park was actually the first movie I watched of Steven Spielberg. And now Steven Spielberg is my favorite director. But it was also, at first I was scared to watch it because I heard that people die in it. Which is, yeah. But they didn't show anything. My mom was like, they don't show anything. It's just like a cutscene that just show them like getting like eaten. But it's a kid movie. It's PG, I think, right? I think it's PG. It might be PG-13. I don't know. I think it's PG though. And they didn't really show anything. I really liked it. I've watched it like a lot of times. It's super cool. It's my favorite movie now. So that just proves like don't be afraid to take the chance. And the opportunity to watch something cool. Because like if I never wanted to watch it that night, I wouldn't have known who Steven Spielberg was. I wouldn't have known that I really liked dinosaurs and I really liked the movie, and I would have never really had that joy in me. So, I always say take the chance, and just see what unfolds. Um, what else? I also do like video games. Some video games that I really like is Call of Duty Warzone. Um, it's super fun, Work for the military. It's like super cool, and you know, I've gotten a lot good at it. I've only been playing it for like 2 weeks, and I really like the concept. I haven't won a game yet. It's pretty hard. I play Resurgence most of the time. Sometimes zombies. It's cool. So I really do like the game, and it's fun. Some other games that I play. I mean, I've only been really playing Call of Duty right now, but other than that, like Madden 2K, some Fortnite, not a lot. And the show, MLB The Show. Those are all fun games though. So yeah, I really like those games. So those are actually the only games I have. So I can't really speak that much on video games. I mean, I do have a Switch that I play on. I play like Mario Maker with my brother, Mario Kart, things like that. Just Mario games in general. Uh, and yeah, so I do like video games. They're very fun, super fun. In Fortnite, you don't know if you're gonna win or not. It's super thrilling. As I said, it's very fun. That's something I like to do. I'm also like an actor, so acting's fun. Theater, of course. Acting like you get to portray this whole other person and be someone else for the time being, and it's so fun. You get to be this other person. You're not yourself. You are playing the role in this part of somebody else. You have to like know this whole entire life. What's his life? What's his life going on? Like, does he have parents? Does he not? Is he living the life or is he not? And you just got to be that for a second and know what it's like a little bit, and it's fun. So that those are like all the things that I like. I mean, if I listed more, this whole entire podcast would be like days long. So we're just gonna name those few things and move on. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. A Middle School Mind.